Hello friends. In this video, we will talk not only about quantum gun, M-rifle, and railgun but also about arc torrent, carbine, minigun, and others. We'll also clarify the context of sniper weapons. The reviews I've read about the quantum gun are quite contrasting. Some players write that everything is lost, Plarium is introducing new powerful weapons that overshadow the old, making it useless. Others say that this weapon is too weak and doesn't make sense. But neither opinion is entirely accurate. Let's delve into this matter in more detail. The M-rifle is a legendary single-shot monster with crushing damage, allowing you to instantly kill enemies with precise long-range shots. We already have it, and nothing can overshadow it, especially some epic weapon with 12 shots. So, the judgment that Plarium is releasing something better than the old one is incorrect. But is it as bad as some say, claiming the weapon is not worth our attention? In reality, it's quite decent, I would even say good. Formally, the quantum gun is a sniper weapon, but it has a whole 12 shots in its magazine. To fire it, you need 4.5 seconds of continuous shooting. It's more like a carbine with a sniper scope. It's easier to compare it with miniguns, carbines, and arc torrent than with the single-shot M-rifle or even the railgun. But let's try to compare railgun and quantum gun anyway. I also want to clarify that the comparison is made for 6-star weapons with a 50% critical hit chance and taking into account the quantum gun overheat effect implant, which allows you to instantly heat up the target, thereby immediately increasing our DPS by 50%. While the railgun fires 3 shots with a 15% chance of a critical hit, the quantum gun fires 7 times with a 50% chance of a critical hit. By the way, consider one important point. A 50% critical hit chance is essentially a lottery. You may have a series of critical hits that deal massive damage, but you may also have a streak of misses, dealing less damage than desired. I won't give specific numbers because your weapons may vary in energy and upgrades, but roughly speaking, on average, railgun deals twice as much damage as quantum gun in 3 seconds, considering their critical hit chances. These 3 shots are enough to kill any mech. But railgun will only be able to repeat this after 26 seconds when it fully reloads. Meanwhile, quantum gun will continue shooting for another 1.5 seconds, dealing about 80% of the damage railgun can do in a full 12-shot magazine. And it's ready for action again after 6.5 seconds. Okay, now I hope railgun is clear, but what about arc torrent, minigun, or carbine? Here's the surprising part. In 4 seconds, quantum gun deals almost as much damage as arc torrent and slightly less than minigun, especially at close range. What does this mean? This weapon has a right to exist, it's absolutely competitive and, at the same time, quite balanced. And the stasis and overheat effects will not only benefit you but also your allies. It works best with Orion and Hemlock. However, where this weapon makes less sense, especially on Orion and Hemlock, is in FFA mode, which is not surprising because this weapon is support for support mechs. It might be frustrating when you mark an enemy, shoot a couple of times to heat them up, and someone else gets the kill, as these effects do not increase your outgoing damage but increase incoming damage for everyone else as well. By the way, Onyx and Scorpius rockets are technically weapon projectiles affected by the overheat multiplier. So, after firing a few shots from the quantum gun, the enemy will receive 50% more damage from your ability. In summary, this is an excellent weapon, 4.5 seconds of shooting time, high damage per second, practically unlimited shooting range without a decrease at close range, moderate reload time, high projectile speed, negative effects for enemies. These are all excellent characteristics, and I'm sure players of all levels and roles will frequently use this weapon. I hope this video has clarified what to expect from the quantum gun, and it was helpful for you. Subscribe and enjoy the battles.
Unstoppable. Humiliation. Open fire. Smackdown. Well done. Incoming fire. Critical damage. Incoming fire. 3, 2, 1, go. Get out of my way.
We have taken the lead.
Killing spree. Well done. Incoming fire. Humiliation. Well done. Dominating. Well done. Double kill. Well done. Humiliation. Well done. Unstoppable. Well done. Monster kill. Well done. Humiliation. Humiliation. Well done. Incoming fire. Incoming fire. Critical damage. Incoming fire. Finish. Well done. Incoming fire. Incoming fire. Boom.
Victory imminent.
Killing spree. You have won the match.